So it was smelly? Hey, you're not from Okinawa, are you? Did you come here from Tokyo? Yeah. I knew it. I never seen anyone from Okinawa wear expensive leather shoes with pointed toes like that. Can you really tell where I'm from just by my shoes? Never mind that. Anyway, I've always wanted to visit Tokyo. Maybe you could tell me about it. I'll get you something to make up for it, promise. Tell her about Tokyo. Sure, I guess I could spare a few minutes. Yay, there's a bar I like right near here. So let's grab some drinks and talk away. So we went on a date. I'm Kaede Ania. You can just call me Kaede. I'm Kiryu. I used to live in Kamarosho. If you heard of it, it's one of the seedier parts of Tokyo. Nope, definitely don't know it. I'm so jealous though. The closest I've ever gotten was a field trip to Kyoto. And I mean, there's so much to love about Tokyo, right? All I've got here in Okinawa is fish and salty air. I don't know, I think Okinawa has its charms. But it's nothing compared to Tokyo. Oh gee. I sure wish I could live up there, but I guess just hearing about it is a good start for now. Sure. What did you want to know? Well, if I'm gonna move up there, I would like to find a place to live, right? How much is rent? About 6,000 yen if you're out in the suburbs. Well, that's actually not so bad. When you say suburbs, you're talking like one town over from Kamarosho, right? More like an hour away. The only way to get rent that cheap is to live pretty far from the city. An hour. That's like not even in Tokyo anymore. Anyway, next question. If I do end up living in Tokyo, should I bring my car with me? Everyone's always driving around the city on TV and stuff. I'd never be able to shop without a car anyway. Plus, how would I get around? I drove into town today after all. Parking fees are expensive in Tokyo. A car? Parking fees are pretty expensive in Tokyo, you know. How bad could it be? Like 3,000 a month? I could imagine that, no problem. Hardly. It'll be more like 30,000. What? That's practically what I've been paying for rent. Or do people just live out of their cars in Tokyo? Oh, there you are, Kaede. I knew I'd find you here. Oh, Mommy-ji-san. You sure do know me well. It's not hard to guess when you always go to the same bar. So who's this? This is Kiryu-san. He's from Tokyo. We were just chatting. You're still thinking about moving. I'm sorry about my friend here, sir. She's so starstruck by the big city. We keep trying to tell her that she won't last a minute up in Tokyo, but she refuses to listen. That's not true. I can't do it if I try, you know. Please, Kiryu-san. You know Tokyo best. Tell her why it would be. Tell her why it would be such a. Oh, it's a Momiji who wants me to say it. Now I'm gonna tell her why it's bad. I'll help you move if you want. So if you're really that dead set on Tokyo, you should go. You mean it? I mean it. I'll look out for you when you're up there. But I know you're worried, but if Kaede never gets the chance to do what she wants, she might end up resenting you for it. Anyway, here's my number. Give me a ring if you ever need a hand with anything. Wow, thanks. It's not much, but take this. Soki burger set. Okay, we're gonna go now. I'll take care of the tab. Sounds like Kaede'll end up in Tokyo before too long. Okay. She wanted to move though, so that's all well. We got darts, billiards. Got the bar over there. We can leave. Yeah. Got another side quest over here. Hey, what's wrong? You look like a veins about to pop. Oh well, I probably shouldn't be bothering a random stranger with this, but business hasn't been so good lately. You mean at this cabaret club? That's right. I'm the manager here, and it's a long story. Hey, would you mind if I asked you for some advice? Sure, why not? Thank you. I'd hate to make you stand in the street, so let's talk inside. Actually, there's a girl named Natsume who works at the club. She's the #1 hostess on the roster. She's pretty, she brings in the crowd, she's even got wealthy members of the elite wrapped around her finger. It's unbelievable. Oh, that's a good thing, right? Well, not exactly. Natsume has started using her status as leverage to influence the club's business decisions. On top of that, she's developed a terrible attitude at work, and it seems she wants me fired from the club. No, why don't you fire her first then? Can't do that. She's responsible for so much of our revenue that losing her could completely be the end of us, sassy as she is. I just don't understand how a person could start out with such passion and optimism, yet turn out so cold and conniving. Maybe if I wasn't such a fool of a manager. Oh well, if it isn't our hard-working manager, just what are you plotting over here, says woman. Oh, Natsume-chan. Haven't seen you around here before. Well, doesn't matter. I'm off to Hawaii as it is. Hold down the fort for me, okay? Hey, you can't just up and abandon us. This is your job. Not to burst your bubble, but my ride's almost here. Catch you later, daddy-o. Oh. He really has no control over her, huh? Hey, wait. I just had the best idea. Why don't you work at our club for a while? What? It'll be great. You come work for us, bring in some cash for yourself, and coach a fine young lady to knock Natsume off her throne. I have a hunch she's the type that'll only come to her senses once she loses that top position. And I'll admit my leadership hasn't amounted to much, but I'm sure you've got this grit to get the job done, so when can you start? I accept. Well, I don't know if I can be of much of a help, but I suppose I can give it a shot. Trust me, you'd be helping us plenty. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Sakaki. And you are? I'm Kiryu. Kiryu-san, I'd like you to recruit a new hostess right away. Wait, I'm not going to be coaching the hostess already working for you. I'm afraid all our girls have fallen under Natsume's spell, so there won't be much you can do. It'll be far more effective to start with someone you brought in yourself. I guess that makes sense. Also, here are some operating funds. Sorry it's not much, but it'll be useful for at least a few major expenses. Let's hop right to it then. I'll have one of our staff members bring you up to speed. And how about Koji? He'll know what to do. Hello, I'm Koji, one of the staff members here. It's truly a pleasure to meet you. Likewise, I'm Kiryu. I'll be assisting you going forward, Kiryu-san. Now let's recruit a new hostess. Okay, what should we do first? Simple. All you need to do is look for charming girls in downtown Ryukyu and approach them. I'm sure at least some of them are qualified to work here. Kiryu-san, if you don't see someone who's a good fit, please bring her over. If you see someone who's a good fit, please bring her over to the club. We only have room for one extra staff member, so please make sure you bring someone who's genuinely interested. Make sure you bring someone who genuinely interests you. Well, I'll be leaving it to you. Thank you for your help. So we can pick the wrong girl. We need to check where this is. Gotta scout some girls for the club. At least no, let's see. Map. Okay, I'll do this just because. At least the leveling is simple. Can't get more. Abilities, what's that? Yeah, we'll have to do abilities. Let's do body, basic controls. Rising kick, yeah, it's just unlocking stuff. Executing their, okay. At least we can see it. So we still have the same things. We just have to counter-attack while downed. Speed boost 1. Okay, so we got some stuff. It's gonna be the same fighting style, it's just different leveling up. Convenience store. That's what we were looking for first. Hey, what about her? As far as being a hostess goes, she might be a good fit. Let's see here. She seems pretty average all around, the type that might get flustered if things don't go her way, yet there's still something intriguing about her. Could she be the one? Approach her. Okay, let's see what I can come up with. Pardon me, madame. Madame? Who are you calling a madame? Why, you, of course. All it took was one sidelong glance, and I knew you were our future Madame of the Night. Uh-huh. That sure is a funny way to strike up a conversation, but I am a bit flattered. How would you like the chance to cultivate a new aspect of yourself? I can provide you with the appropriate venue. Are you trying to recruit me or something? Don't tell me you're scouting for a cabaret club. In fact, I am. Our club is over on Hatsumachi. Care to take a look? Well, I guess I'm not opposed to the idea. I have been looking for a job after job and still haven't had any luck. Then please allow me to show you to our club. Alright, well, guess I should introduce myself. The name's Ritsuko. I know I just turned 20, but I don't like to drink unless it's strawberry mojito. Guess that's about it. Welcome to our club. We specialize in helping our hostesses reach the top of the industry. But first, we need to decide on the stage name for you. Something that would fit the persona you want to predict. Enter name. Ah, why not? So she's gonna have special name. Sugar. Sugar, huh? That's a good name. From now on, you'll use that while working at the club. Alright. Hope it's not too awkward. Okay then. Let's get you changed into an outfit worthy of your grace and charm. See, as soon as you walk out that door, you'll be reborn as a head-turning queen of the night. One dress piece, sexy dress, gorgeous dress. Doesn't say anything, description. Doesn't give any stats like the games before it. You know what? We're gonna go with this. Refined, cute, flashy, and gorgeous. So a little bit different from the other games. Sugar, looks D, smarts D, charisma D. Motivation is up, stress is low. Oh, is that the new girl? Yeah. And you are? I'm Aya. And you must be the new guy. I guess that makes me your senpai. I suppose I should teach you the tricks of the trade to help this job go smoothly, otherwise I wouldn't be much of a senpai now, would I? So when it comes to doing well as a hostess, customer satisfaction is everything, right? Right. That's why it's important to get a grasp of the customer's preferences and do your best to satisfy them. You should be able to get an idea of what the guests want when you walk the floor. Anyway, just get out there and see what you can learn. Use your eyes and ears. So you're saying that I should gather information and coordinate Sugar's attributes and appearances. That way she can better satisfy the customers. Yep. I'm being a little too much. Either way, do your best and don't get stressed, both of you guys. Mission 1. Get a feel for your customers' preferences by walking around the club. Then return to break room and coordinate your hostess to fit their ideal image. Alright, time to hit the floor. Kiryu-san, please walk the premises and evaluate the customer preferences. Is there anything you'd like to know in the meantime? About procedure. The way our club works is fairly straightforward. You go out on the floor, pick up the customer vibe, and use that information to spurs up the lady of the evening. Do that 3 times, and that's considered a service round. Then you'll get your results, and then it's on to the next one. Now remember, our revenue depends entirely on how our guests perceive their time here. So we need to work in concert with our staff to satisfy their every need and want. Make sense? Is there anything you'd like to know in the meantime? Inspection. Basically, you'll be walking the premises, getting a feel for the clientele. It should be easy for you to tell what type of hostess they're in the mood for just by listening. So customers go solely for appearances, others prefer a certain area of proficiency. A service stat, if you will. The takeaway here is that our customers won't always want the same thing. That's what makes inspection so critical. Moreover, our customers might have multiple preferences, so it's important to decide which preferences to prioritize, as well as take other, more subtle factors into consideration. Is there anything you'd like to know in the meantime? Coordination. So you can tell the girls customize their clothes, makeup, accessories, and other things to give off a particular vibe. Of course, items and makeup that have already been provided by the club are free to use. Anything else will need to pay for up front. I'm sure that goes without saying. And again, this should be obvious. Any expenses we incur will be deducted from our total club revenue. Rightfully so. Now, clothes and accessories can be swapped out over and over again. But please be aware you'll have to pay each time a hostess gets her hair or her nails done. Beauty is not cheap. However, mixing and mashing certain clothes and cosmetics can lead to surprising results. I guess you'd call them bonus effects. Anyway, try as many combinations as you can. Is there anything you'd like to know in the meantime? No, fine for now. Alright, well, just ask away anytime. Sugar doesn't seem to have any customers. Oh, that's Sugar, okay. So these guys are... These all have hostesses though. So how do I... That's the exit. Clothing room. Yeah, I don't know how this works. Can't seem to be able to steal any of these guys. So... they're all occupado. Yeah, I can't do shit here. What am I supposed to do? Nice, gorgeous girl. Drop that gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so we'll need to swap our clothing. So they're all going for gorgeous. The way things work around here is our girls go out onto the floor a total of 3 times to serve customers. Each service is followed by a break period. During that time, you can train your hostess of choice and coordinate their appearance. I'll explain training another time. Okay. Dress up. We need to go charisma, smart looks. We have gorgeous dress. Hairstyle. An old standby. Relaxed style. Makeup. Color contacts. I don't know. Where's the blush? I can't even see it. Lipstick. There we go. Go with glossy.